Hello and welcome to your interactive training for ICE. Sample Now. Disclaimer: please be aware that all patients in this presentation are fictitious and therefore no live information has been used. Please ensure that you access all trust clinical systems via the clinical portal, as shown in the screenshot. Please always be mindful of information governance and never share passwords or leave yourself logged onto any of the clinical systems. By the end of this session you will be able to search for a patient, recognize some of the features of ICE, ensure the request has not already been carried out, carry out a Sample Now request, and print off the forms. Let's now log into ICE. This is the home screen. The ward should default to your profile, however you need to ensure this is correct. For this demonstration we are going to be using Avon 1. Once the ward has been selected we need to find the correct patient. You can select and double-click on the patient from the ward list. However, in this demonstration we are going to return to patient search and show you alternative methods. You can also search by NHS number, patient name, hospital number, or date of birth. The preferred and most secure method is using the patient's NHS number. Enter the NHS number into the search value field and click on Search for Patient. A new screen will appear showing patient details. Please ensure that the patient is correct. Double-click on the patient. The next screen will show a list of previous requests. We are going to carry out a new request. Click on the Requesting tab towards the bottom of the screen. And now click on the new request icon on the left-hand side menu bar. This screen details the requests by specialty. This specialty should default to your profile, however you can change the setup. Let's say your preferred specialty is hematology. Click on the relevant tab at the top of the screen, and click Set as Default. Certain specialties when clicked on will bring up further options. For instance, click on the X-ray tab, and further options will be displayed to filter your search. We are going to set our specialty back to common pathology. Further requests can be found under tabs on the main screen. For instance, click on Swab Culture to detail relevant requests. We are going to cancel this and return to the main options. When you hover over certain requests, important information will be displayed in the highlighted yellow field. Towards the bottom of the screen are the last 5 requests that have been carried out. To prevent duplication, you can place up to 10 requests from each specialty. We are going to carry out 2. We are going to select a full blood count. Sometimes a pop-up box will appear, and you will need to select the relevant options. And we are going to select MRSA screen. Once the relevant requests have been selected, click on Continue with Request towards the bottom of the screen. We now need to select the requesting consultant. Click on the drop-down list. The consultants are shown in alphabetical order. You can also type the consultant's name into the relevant field. Ensure the patient ward/department are correct. If not, change using the drop-down list. The global clinical field is mandatory. The information will be received by all departments the requests are being sent to. Select the priority. If you select urgent, a mandatory bleep or contact number will need to be input. We are going to keep as normal. If you wanted to add additional information just for the receiving specialty, this can be input in the Other Clinical Details field. Click on Sample Now, and also select the relevant option with regards to danger of infection. As we have completed 2 requests, you will need to complete the relevant information for the other specialty. If you have forgotten to carry out a request, click on the More Tests option to carry out further requests. There is also a search facility, as shown here. Once completed, click on the Continue with Request tab again. Once everything has been completed, click on the Accept Request tab depending on how many requests have been carried out, will depend on how many print pop-up boxes appear. As these are Sample Now requests, we will need to print off both forms. Click on Print and print again. Your requests have now been completed. This is a copy of the full blood count request sent to hematology, capturing patient details, request details, time sample taken, and any special instructions. The printed off request is then folded into 4 and attached to the sample bag, barcode uppermost. During this session we have carried out searching for a patient, recognizing some of the features of ICE, ensuring the request has not already been carried out, carrying out a Sample Now request, and printing off the forms. Further information and self-help guides can be found on our intranet site. Go to Worcester Acute homepage. Click on Departments A to Z. Click on I for IT Training. Click on IT Training. And scroll to see full content. To book any further training or for advice, please contact the training team. This is the end of this session, and thank you for your time.